And so, and to be here and be excited to be here on a Sunday, obviously you see some or all those things. And anybody ever had a situation where you worked at a job before and you felt like you worked harder than somebody else, but you guys got paid the same money? And anyone ever had a situation, or your parents had a situation you've heard about where they felt like they were working the hardest, but because someone else had been there for longer, or because someone else, was sleeping with the right person, or kissing the right ass, or whatever, someone else got moved up instead of you or that other person, right? And you hear these situations happen over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And for whatever reason, so few businesses are constructed in a way that are designed to motivate the people that come into it. And some of them are. So you look at something like Facebook, and why Facebook's been so successful. There's a lot of different reasons for it. Well, one reason for it is that they've always had an open platform. The reason why Facebook has been able to recruit better people than Google and some of these other places, and literally come from behind and beat almost all these tech companies, is because the one thing that they allowed was they allowed entrepreneurship. So like the Winga games, or like Words with Friends, or Mafia Wars, or any of those things, they allowed people on their server, on their canvas, to paint their own painting and then sell their own painting and give a small percentage of that back to Facebook, and that's the way it works. Whereas MySpace and all these other people and all these other companies, what they try to do is say, no, if you're going to come into our house, then we own it, and you're going to work for us, and you're going to be an employee. And what most people don't understand is Zuckerberg did, and I give him a lot of credit because he was like 11 years old when he fucking created the thing or whatever, is that if you want to get the most out of people, give people everything that they want. Give people an opportunity to have everything that they want. And have control over it, and feel in control, and feel like their creativity is okay, and feel like their input's important, and have a chance to have an ownership stock in something. And if you give that to people, well, that's what gets people excited. And I didn't invent the business, but I think the people that did, I think they're absolutely brilliant. Because there was me, who was probably at the furthest end of like the terrible employee, never did anything right, had a terrible attitude, quit every job I ever had no work ethic, had zero respect for anybody except for myself. And they got me to give 100%.